There. We are live on Facebook and we're here on Zoom. Everybody good? Everybody good. 1 second to make sure our screen is being shared and you guys can see everything. Yes. Okay. All right, very good. So let's get ourselves started. Okay, everybody, there we go. We're all set. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Awareness Wednesday. We are your power couple of health, Reg and Victoria Flanagan here in East Orange, New Jersey. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to our platform. We appreciate you being here and sharing this moment with us. So before we get into details on our topic of discussion, I'm going to pass this over to Victoria, our certified health coach, that one that brings the noise, brings the information each and every single week. Victoria, take it away. Give them the reasons why this platform is so important to you. Awareness Wednesday, and always, you guys are our co-hosts, so welcome, welcome, welcome to the platform.
Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, family. I'm just always looking for information that can help our folks.
Wait a minute.
What is that?
That's your, you left your, hold on for a second. You got this, she has her,
Plate.
that's why, that's what's going on. Let me just stop.
There we go.
You have to start this again, go ahead. Yeah, it was very weird. Okay.
Okay.
Let's try this one more time. She had her vibrating plate. It was set on Bluetooth, so it was still in the signal. All right, you guys should be able to see our screen now, right? There we go. Good, there we go. Let's try it again. Start all over.
Okay, there we go.
One more again, everybody.
Take it away, sir.
It's all yours.
Oh, I do this platform. I do this platform because somebody has to inform us. I'm not a doctor, but I am a researcher. I will look and look until I find. And nobody's sharing with us what's going on behind the scenes, why all of these issues are going up. So I want to get to the root cause of a lot of these issues. If you get to the root cause, then we can fix it. So that's why I'm always looking for the root cause. So you might hear the same thing twice because I done gathered a piece over here, gathered a piece over there, and put it together so it's understandable for us.
Exactly. And that's why she does it. And I can tell you, and it's good to have somebody like that that's passionate about good information, effective information, things that's going to give us and make us say, now I understand. Because the ones that you're closest to may not hear you, but someone that people don't know, this information like this, they're going to listen differently. And that's why we make this platform and call it Awareness Wednesday, to keep and make you what? Aware of what's going on. And that's why it's so important to plug in to get this information. You can take it and share it with someone else that you may be able to help, especially with what's going on today in today's world with high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, obesity. This topic right here, constipation, we'll be speaking about, it's on the rise. And it's not just affecting, quote unquote, adults now, it's hitting our children too. So what is going on? What is going on? When you hear the numbers, the stats on how it's rising every single year, there's something happening, but we got to find out what it is and hit it at the root. Stop it before it gets too bad. I mean, right now it's bad. We don't want to get worse or, make things even, more complicated than what it is right now. We got to take chances. We got to do what we got to do and take care of our body, do what we're supposed to in the first place. All right. So with that being said, let's go on to our topic, which is serving God with healthy mind, body, and spirit. And our scripture, beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. That's 3 John 1 and 2. Our subject, as you can see, is constipation. Who do you know that may be going through that right now? You may know someone who has this issue. And you know somebody. What? We all know somebody, right? But here's the thing. A lot of people have it, but think it's normal. Some people don't understand how not normal it is. They got to take care of that. It's very unhealthy and it can be detrimental. So let's pay attention to watch this and listen to this information Victoria's put together for you guys, all right? But before we do that, we do have a disclaimer. We do this every single week. The Power Couple of Health. This program offers health and nutritional information and is designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on this information as a substitute for, nor does it replace professional, medical, or psychological advice, diagnose, or treatment. None of the statements made have been reviewed or approved by the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration. We are going to be speaking about some products that may help with constipation. So we have a disclaimer for our products as well. The products we're going to speak about have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration and are not designed to mitigate, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. But all we do know, by our opinion, we have the best nutritional products on this side of heaven. As our business partner, Minister Bennet Terrell always states out of Mississippi, and we truly believe that we do. These products are the bomb. We love them. We use them every single day, so we know what they're capable of doing. But you have to understand how good they are as well. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to Victoria, the certified health coach, the one who's giving you this information on constipation, who put this thing together for you guys. Amazing report. And yes, we have done this before, but she's always finding more. She's an adder. She's a multiplier. That's what she is. Queen Victoria Flanagan, take it away. Our researcher of the day.
You got it. Thank you. It's just a pleasure working with him. It is. And for us to be in business together and we still like each other, it's powerful. It really is. I do like very much. So quiet. So I want to start the report. We did it this morning. It was really, really good. Really good report this morning. So I brought it back this afternoon with my partner over here, my co-host. So this morning I talked about constipation and the number, like he said, all of the numbers of all of these issues that we talk about every single Wednesday are on the rise. What's going on, family? We got to find the underlying cause of what's going on. People are getting sicker and sicker, fatter and fat. It's just crazy out here. So I just say that we are, as a global entity of all of us, we're becoming fat, foggy, and fatigued. I mean, we truly, truly are. People can't get around. Go out the first of the month. You'll see more wheelchairs and walkies, and people had strokes, or something is going on. So that's why we bring this platform, just to make you aware of what's out there. And there's not always medicine. You can always change things or reverse things with your diet. I say the further we got away from what God has put here for us to have, the sicker we have become. And it's really true. We got to get back to growing your food if you have to, canning your own things if you must. We got to do something. So do you wake up in the morning feeling mentally, physically, and emotionally drained? Some people wake up like that. So that's why so many have to reach for a cup of coffee or energy drink, a cup of tea, sugary drinks, orange juice, just to get that energy that you need to get through your day. Is that what it's come to? Is that what it's come to? So we have to do better. So we're becoming an epidemic of exhaustion. People are just tired of being tired of everything. And with everything that's going on, you're not alone. You are truly not alone in this by yourself. So constipation, and like I said, we did this before, but I'm always adding something. Constipation is the #1 gastrointestinal disorder in the United States. #1. Most diseases they say they start in your gut, but they start in your colon. If you're not expelling what you have eaten, that bacteria is backing back up into your system. So our Western diets, they are high in fat, low in fiber, and water and fluids is the cause. Other factors like stress, throw some stress in there, some inactivity, and certain medications can also contribute to constipation. That's just the way it is. So when your waste matter remains in your colon for a long period of time, recent studies show that the bacteria and other harmful matter can be reabsorbed back into your bloodstream. This is why people are so sick and they don't know why. You can't pinpoint it. You can go to the doctors, they'll give you a medication for this, and the next time they give you a medication for that, and side effects to that. Now you got 11 pills on your nightstand that you're taking. We got to find out what the root cause is. Constipation has been linked. This is what it's been linked to. So if you suffer from constipation and you have some of these issues, you might want to listen a little closer. Constipation has been linked to arthritis, skin disorders, bad breath, mood disorders, including depression. We know depression is on the rise. This is Men's Health Month, and they're saying men are suffering even more from depression than women. So are you suffering from headaches? That could be a cause. Irritable bowel syndrome, something just going on with your stomach. You can't get it together. Are you fatigued all the time? Do you have hemorrhoids? Do you have a hernia? Another indication. Do you have insomnia? You up walking the floor because you can't sleep at night. Are you gaining weight? You can't get rid of the weight. And then the other one is varicose veins. Constipation can lead to all of these issues.
I'm
That's
surprised
why
high
we
blood
have to get
pressure's
it
not
there.
on that list.
High blood pressure should be on the list. Because if you're not expelling it, like the report said,
Yeah.
it absorbs back into your
Because remember,
bloodstream.
my dad, that was his issue with
High blood
constipation.
pressure,
High
that's
blood
right.
pressure was related. Once he got rid of constipation, his blood pressure went
There you go.
normal.
There you go. I'm sure it'll come up in the
Mhm.
report somewhere. So those are the things, some of the
Yeah.
things that constipation is linked to. And arthritis is in there, so you can throw that under autoimmune issues. You got arthritis, you got lupus, you got fibromyalgia, you got multiple sclerosis, you got Sjogren's. All of those fall under the autoimmune issue. So that can be from constipation, could be. So you got to start cleaning your clock. The next, it says, where's the thing that the stats that you gave me this morning? It says that where is it?
Which one are you looking for?
It says nearly 4 million people have frequent constipation. 4 million people have frequent constipation. Some people will get it once in a blue moon. You might go through something, eat something, or you're stressing or something, you have a little constipation. But 4 million, they say 2.5 million doctor's visits in 1 year for constipation.
That's a lot.
You got to go to the doctors because you got constipation. We got to do better, family. We got to do better. So constipation is the #1 gastrointestinal disorder in the United States. Our Western diets are high in fat, low in fiber, and fluids. That can be the cause. The other factors, you have stress, inactivity, certain medications can also contribute to constipation. In a healthy body, waste travels from your digestive tract to a predictable, regular cycle, usually between 6 and 24 hours to pass. That's how long it takes your waste to get through your body, 6 to 24 hours. It also states, also in a healthy person, generally has 1 to 3 complete bowel movements daily. 1 to 3 bowel movements a day.
Yep.
And what they talk about 6 to 24 hours, that's your transit time. If you don't know what your transit time is, if you eat something and then when you see it again in a bowl, that's your transit time. Now, to find out what your transit time is, get you some beets, some whole beets, and eat the beets. When you see those beets appear in the bowl, that would be your transit time. My transit time is 6 hours. I can eat something in 6 hours. I'll go to the bathroom. I'll see it. So that's how you can check your transit time, is through eating some beets. So it says also going longer than 3 or more days without a bowel movement is usually way too long. After 3 days, the stool or the feces has become harder and more difficult to pass. We call that brick. It bricks up just like a brick. So when waste matters remain in your colon for a long period of time, recent studies show that bacteria and other harmful matter can be reabsorbed back into your bloodstream. That's a fact, family. Where else is it going to go but back into your bloodstream?
And that's not good.
So they say straining when you go to the bathroom. You sitting in there and you pushing and you pushing and you pushing. That's not good either. Straining to eliminate hard and dry stool increases the pressure in your blood and in your veins
There it is.
of your rectum and your legs. And over time, this could lead to hemorrhoids. Now you got another issue. Don't go in there straining to go to the bathroom. Pushing too hard can also force your stomach up against your diaphragm, and this can also cause a hiatal hernia. Now you got another problem. You should not have to strain, push when you go to the bathroom.
You shouldn't. It should be a smooth move every time you go.
Move every
So if
single
you're
time
feeding your
you go.
body what it needs, that will be taken care of for you.
There you go. Go right in, do your business,
And
and
come
come
on
on
out.
out of there. You shouldn't be sitting in the bathroom
2
for
hours.
3 hours. You done took the newspaper, done got your computer in there,
And
you
phone.
and your phone, and you working on both. That's not
Know anybody like that?
that's not normal, family.
There it is.
So there you have it. It also says, as a result of the chest pains from the hernia, as a result of the chest pain, indigestion, and belching, a very high percentage of elderly people in the United States experience constipation. He was just talking about his dad. His dad had constipation and it ran up his pressure. We didn't know why his pressure kept going that high. So once Reggie gave him some of our products, he went. Boy, did he go. So it also states that's our elderly. And it says that elderly people in the United States experience constipation at a high number. If you have bleeding or abdominal pain with a continual presence of an old dry material, their intestines are pushed the colon out and the shape forces into the formation of little pockets. And that's called diverticulitis. Now you got holes in your colon. So look at all the issues
that you can't get out.
Exactly. Diverticulitis is nothing to play around with it either. That's holes in your colon, little holes in your colon. Stuff can get in those holes and get stuck. Now you got another issue. So the different condition called diverticulitis. Constipation is linked to, like I said, arthritis, skin conditions, bad breath, headaches. So I'm going over that. If you have an elderly person, you can give them prune juice. Prune juice is not just for the elderly. You might have to give some kids some prune juice too, because children are not going to the bathroom. They're eating a lot of junk and not eating what they need to be eating to be moving as well. So also it states that the use of OTCs, these are over-the-counter laxative, is a significant problem for so many people with constipation. Many of them make the bowel lazier over time. You keep grabbing something over the counter to go to the bathroom. You're not going to be able to go to the bathroom on your own. That's making your bowels very, very lazy that they can't do its own work. And it's not for long term. Anything over the counter is not for long term. So here's some root causes to constipation. This is why you could be constipated. It can definitely be from a poor diet. We talk about that all the time on this platform. You got to eat well. The next one is stress. Stress can throw you into a tailspin and can really mess up your whole microbiome, your gut, your stool, everything. Stress can mess you up. It really can. Inactivity, that's not movement. Y'all know how I always feel about movement. Movement matters. You got to get up. The next one is medication can be a cause. If you are anemic and you're taking iron pills, them
that's
iron pills
can cause constipation.
don't I know it?
Yes,
I used to be anemic and I kept constipation. It was horrible, just horrible. But those iron pills can do that for you.
It can block you up.
Absolutely. The next one is intestinal parasites. We talked about parasites last week. Parasites could be the root cause of your constipation because they're eating what you eat and they're pooping their waste in you. So now you got another issue. So you got to be very mindful. Another root cause is over-the-counter laxatives. You can't live off of these laxatives. You can't take that every day. Once in a blue moon to get a movement, but you cannot take over-the-counter constipation laxatives on a regular. You just can't. The next one is a magnesium deficiency. Most people are deficient in magnesium and vitamin D. Very important minerals that we need in our bodies. We need all our minerals, family. That's why you're supposed to eat the rainbow. Eat the things that's seasonal, because eat the things that God put here for us to have so we can move the way we need to be moving. So magnesium deficiency is another one. Underactive thyroid could be another reason why you have constipation. And then you could have liver problems. If you're taking medication, you've taken them over time and now they slowed down your liver. You got a sluggish liver. or you have a fatty liver disease, non-fatty alcoholic liver disease. That comes from eating a lot of sugar or drinking a lot of alcohol. Now, our younger children have non-alcoholic fatty liver diseases.
And
So
that's
we
on the
just
rise, big time.
it is. You got to be very, very mindful of
Mhm.
what you intake.
You sure? What you
And
should?
then you also
for
have
sure.
to chew your food until it's liquefied. I can't say that enough. Some people don't chew their food. They go chew, chew, gulp, chew, chew, swallow, chew, chew, swallow. You got to chew your
Yeah, take your
food
time and chew
until
your
it's
food.
liquefied in your mouth. Then you swallow. People are not chewing their food.
The better you break down the food, because digestion starts right here. The better you break down the food, the easier it is to get into your system for
Absolutely.
nutrition
There you go.
purposes.
There you go.
Yeah, so chew your
Okay.
food, enjoy that taste, and chew it well. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I did. Oh, let me read this. I'm jumping around here, family. Constipation is a problem with passing stool. Generally means passing fewer than 3 stool movements in a week.
Right.
Having difficulty passing your stool. That's constipation. It's fairly common for some. It's a lack of dietary fiber, fluids, and exercise can cause constipation. You got to get your fluids in there, family. You got to get your fiber in there. But other medical conditions and certain medications can also cause constipation.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually treated with changes in your diet, exercise, or with non-prescription medications. It also may require medicine to go to the bathroom. Changes in your medicine and other treatments prescribed from a healthcare professional. If you can't go to the bathroom, get to the doctors. Long-term constipation, also called chronic constipation, may require treating another disease or conditions that can cause or worsen constipation. So here's some symptoms of constipation. Fewer than 3 stools a week. Hard, dry, lumpy stools.
Bad.
It should not be hard, dry, and lumpy. Straining or pain when passing your stool. It shouldn't hurt either.
Nope.
You shouldn't be in there in agony and pain just trying to move your bowels. It's not supposed to hurt like that. A feeling of not all your stool being passed. You could go to the bathroom, but you get up and you feel like you still got to go. That's a problem. You got to sit there, and that's why people in the bathroom for 2 and 3 hours. The next one is feeling that your rectum is blocked.
Mm-hmm.
That can happen for some. So you really got to pay attention to your bodies. And the other symptom is needing to use your finger to pass your stool.
Now that's bad.
Did y'all know that some people have to do
that?
You have to go in with your finger and pull it out of your rectum because it's not moving. Some nurses do it. I know we had a young lady on the call this morning. I did a 3-way for her. She said she has to do it for her mother all the time because her mother's not moving her bowels the way she should. You got to get it out. It has to come out. So chronic constipation is having 2 or more of these symptoms, 3 months or longer. So if you have any of those symptoms, it's time to see a doctor. When to see a doctor? You want to make an appointment with your healthcare professional if you have constipation or any of those following conditions I just talked about. Symptoms that last longer than 3 weeks. You ain't going to the bathroom in 3 weeks. You in trouble.
That's a big problem. When we went to England back in 2010, 11, there was a young lady at one of the meetings that brought her daughter there. Her daughter, young daughter too.
Young girl, yeah.
And when she heard our conversation, when she did the nutritional platform, the young lady heard about the Ultra Body Cleanse. So she told her story of her daughter and what she has to do with her daughter. So every week she has to visit the hospital to get her daughter unblocked because she can't go to the bathroom. So we left her, at the time it was in a box, we left her some Ultra Body Cleanse. That was the first time we went to England. Went back on a second trip at that same place and had that meeting. She was looking for us. She had to tell her story about her daughter with that Ultra Body Cleanse on how it worked for her. No more doctors. She used that.
Take her to the hospital.
She was going to the bathroom more now than what she was going before. Think about it. There's a lot of people like that. They don't realize how bad that is and got to get that done every single week. Sometimes maybe more than that, but it is what it is. We have products that can help with that.
Going to the bathroom.
Going
Natural products.
natural products.
It's not over the counter stuff.
Indeed.
These are natural herbs and vitamins
Yes.
that can help you go to the
You
bathroom.
don't have to suffer with that.
So here's another reason to see your doctor. Symptoms that make it difficult to do everyday activities. You can't leave the house because you done took some over-the-counter medicine. You know you got to stay near that bowl because you don't know when it's going to activate. That's a problem. You got to go to the doctor. If it start messing with your daily activities, you got to go to the doctors. Bleeding from your rectum or blood at the or toilet paper. When you wipe and you see blood, get to the doctors. Either you done tore something or you might have another issue. So if you see blood in your stool going to the bath, get to the doctor. Blood in your stool or black stool. If your stool is black like tar,
right, I mean, it has blood in it.
You got to get to the doctors. That is a must. Get to the doctors. Other unusual changes in the shape and the color of your stool. You know that your stool is supposed to have a shape to it and it's supposed to have a color to it. I have a chart. We're going to show the chart in a little bit when we finish. But your stool is supposed to be shaped like a sausage and an S shape, like a snake. That's how it's supposed to come out of your colon, like that. You're not supposed to pass pebbles, little nuts or little pep balls. You're not supposed to pass anything watery. It's not supposed to be lumpy. It's not supposed to be sharp. It's not supposed to be, it's supposed to be smooth. You're supposed to have a smooth move. And if you're not, you got to get some fiber and some fruits and vegetables in your body. If you have stomach pain that doesn't stop, get to the doctors. That means you could have some blockage or it done backed up in your stomach. Get to the doctors. Or if you're losing weight without even trying, that's another reason to get to the doctor so they can help you move your bowels. So after constipation, after your nutrients are absorbed from your food, that food that we eat, undigested material and waste products from your fecal waste, which is temporarily stored in your colon. So when a person is constipated, the fecal waste is not expelled normally. Not expelled normally. So constipation can be caused by several factors that we just went over. Most common cause of constipation is dehydration.
You need water.
You got to drink your water.
Drink
That's
water,
what's going to slide it on the channels. That's what the water is for.
Exactly. Lubricating your intestinal system.
And once you get dehydrated, you will know you dehydrated. And that's the last straw. You're going to go to the hospital for something. So dehydration is the most common cause. Insufficient intake of dietary fiber and then stress. Stress, I'm telling you, to back you up. Occasional constipation does not usually pose a danger to your health. However, being constipated often and suffering from that medical practitioners call chronic constipation can lead to some serious problems that we just went over. Increasing your blood pressure. You can have a heart attack from being constipated, a heart attack. I talked about doing our parasite report, I talked about John Wayne. He had 80 pounds of fecal matter in his colon when he died. 80 pounds.
Imagine that.
Elvis Presley had 60 pounds of fecal matter when he passed, and Elvis Presley passed on the toilet.
Your colon has to be expanded so much that you can't move it. And that's what they died from. Overabundance of fecal matter in their system, blockage. Can you imagine if you've ever picked up a 25-pound weight, you're talking 3 times that. That's a lot.
And the average person carries around 25 pounds of fecal matter on the average.
That's right.
That's the average person carrying 25 pounds of fecal matter in their colon. Right now, are you one of them? Something to think about, family. Now we're going to talk about fecal impaction and colon toxicity. This is what we talked about when it bricks up and nothing's moving at all. The colon is responsible for the last phase of your the digestion, which includes the reabsorption of the remaining fluids in your fecal waste. So when constipation, Fecal waste may become impacted in your rectum, as well as a terminal or end practice of your colon called the sigmoid. Sigmoid is the last part of your rectum. Last week when we did parasites, we told y'all to look up the mucoid plaque. Sigmoid is part of that mucoid. You got mucoid and you got sigmoid, so it's something to pay attention to. So as the fecal waste remains in the rectum and the sigmoid, more fluid is absorbed, causing the fecal matter to harden, making it more difficult to pass. This is called fecal impaction. That condition can cause irritation to the lining of the colon and can also lead to infection. Fecal waste contains bacteria and waste materials from your digestive process. That's nothing to play around with, family, at all. Bricking up where you can't go to the bathroom at all. So a proper diet will certainly be important. A large, high fiber diet full of fresh vegetables, fruits, whole grains promotes movement in your digestive system. Increase your stool bulk. Knowing how constipation can be much more dangerous in an individual with hypertension.
See?
That's what we was talking about. Regular exercise, you want to drink 1/2 quarts of water daily. Every 2 waking hours, you should be drinking half of your body weight in water. That's always more of body weight in water. So with that being said, I'm going to go right into, let me read this one down here first. Regular exercise. Clinical trials have shown that exercise can help maintain healthy bowel movements. That's why it's so important to move. Movement really is medicine.
It moves through you.
There you
need
go.
to move.
And it may be effective approach to help with occasional constipation.
Right.
The next one is fine-tune your diet. We talk about that all the time. You probably find that increasing your fiber intake can help you stay regular. Try munching on some beans, some broccoli, and some avocados.
Apples.
We getting ready to go over a list of things here. The next one is meals like clockwork. Try to stay consistent with your schedule. Eat regular meals, snacks, including high fiber foods. Move your body every day. Try to wake up at the same time and go to bed at the same time every day, and have designated bathroom breaks. The last one is manage everyday stress. If you ever needed proof that there's mind-body connection, dealing with occasional constipation when you are also dealing with looming work deadlines, a missed airplane connection, or blow up with your best friend. Stress will mess you up. I'm telling you.
Stress is a powerful thing.
It's a powerful thing. That's why it's so important to move. Move, conversate, get out, do what you need to do. So it also states not drinking enough water can be the culprit of constipation.
And that is a culprit.
Stressful events when traveling. Do you know that people can't go to the bathroom when they travel?
Yeah, what do they call it? Travel, what is it?
It's a name for it.
Yeah.
Some people really can't go to the bathroom, or they'll hold it. You should never hold whenever you got to go to the bathroom. If you got to pee or poop, you shouldn't hold anything. Holding your urine is gonna mess up your bladder long term. Then you'll be in Pampers long before you want to. So if you got to move your bowels, go to the bathroom. They got poop spray. They got all this kind of stuff you can take in the bathroom with you now. But don't be holding your poop. They just had something.
Too.
What's that?
Just your waste is not supposed to smell.
That's
an indication of what you're putting in your body.
That's another whole story.
You are the product. You are how I like to say it. You are the side effect of what you're putting in your body.
And we got that off of a documentary at one time we watched. Your poop is not supposed to smell.
It's not supposed to.
It really isn't.
To the point where it's running you out.
Exactly.
I mean, that's bad.
In some countries, they don't even wipe after they poop. They poop and it come right out and they get up and go about their business in some countries because they squat when they go to the bathroom. And that is the right way to go to the bathroom to relieve yourself is to squat. Your
'Cause if-
knees are supposed to be high, so
Yeah,
your
colon
colon
can be
can
straight,
and it can
and it
come
comes straight out. Mhm.
Oh, let me show my squatty potty before we
Yeah.
get into the food. Yeah, I got a squatty potty because I suffer from constipation. So I did everything I could get my hands on. This is a squatty potty. It's a little thing. It's like a little step.
It's
and
clean.
It's clean. Got little legs on it. You pop it out like that, pop it into place. This is what it looks like. And it goes, the curve goes in front of your toilet bowl. So you put your feet up on it, so it raises up your knees.
So your knees are up
Your
high,
knees are up high.
which opens up your rectum,
And
make it
you
more straight.
go to the bathroom
If you're not fully blocked.
fully blocked. But that's called
That can help.
it's called a squatty potty. And I've had that thing for a long
Yes.
time. We used it for the baby when they got potty trained. He could step up on it and pee in it. But you got to do what you got to do for real. So once you change your diet, I mean, really change your diet, family, you should not have a problem. So now we're going to just go right into some foods that can help with constipation. It's all what you're putting in your mouth.
It is.
Everything
You are
that
what you absorb.
Absolutely. Every single Wednesday, what we talk about on this platform, it goes back to your food, what you are eating, where your food comes from, the chemicals, the pesticides, the herbicides, what they spraying on your food, what to eat, what not to eat, where to shop for your food. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But they know what they are doing, family. This is a whole, what you call it? It's $1 billion industry to keep us sick. It just is. So we got to find ways to counteract that. If you could grow your own food, do just that.
Do just that. Yep.
Eat organic when you can. I know it's a little more expensive,
Shoot, you know
but
what?
it's worth it.
It's worth it.
More than worth it.
Yep.
But do what you
It really
need
is
to
worth
do.
it.
So here's some foods. I'm going to go through it kind of fast. I'm not going to break them down like I did this morning. But just know if you eat anything off of this list, you're going to be okay. Prunes is number one. Good source of fiber. Prunes. You don't have to be old to eat prunes.
No.
You don't. Chia seeds is another one. Good source of fiber. You got the chia seeds, your flax seeds, you got your hemp seeds. All those seeds are high in omega-3s. So those are really good. And those seeds, they swell up. When you put them in water, they'll swell. Because I put the chia seeds in my shake. So you want a good, nice, thick milkshake, put some chia seeds in it. Flax seeds, you want to get the grounded flax seeds. They got the big flax seeds too, and they can be a little crunchy, and that's not going to be real good in your shake. So get the grounded flax seeds. Blueberries is another one. Blueberries maintain regularity. They will keep you regular. Blueberries. Also good for Alzheimer's. Blueberries are good for your brain. Remember, blueberries and brains. Coffee is good too. It increases your gastrointestinal mobility. Some coffees will just move you like a laxative.
Yeah, there's a colonic, like a coffee colonic.
Oh yeah.
That people get as well.
Oh yeah.
They use coffee to clean out their colon.
Oh yeah. It'll move you. The next one is papaya. Papaya fruit, high in fiber. We have papaya in our Ultra Body Cleanse. Papaya also has magnesium and potassium in it. Good source of fiber. The next one, pears. Pears, you can pick a pear off a tree, high in fiber. Hot tea is good. Mr. over here got to have his at least 3 cups of green tea every single day.
Not just a cup, a cup.
A big cup. Hot liquids are generally get things moving. You can't go get you some tea. That green tea, that tea that's in that Ultra Body Cleanse, more people have more tea left in tablets. Just go drink the tea. It doesn't go bad. Drink the tea. And that tea bag you can use twice. So hot tea is good. Black tea, green tea, recommended doing it on an empty stomach. The next one are lentils are a good source of fiber. They help keep your digestive system moving. Lentils. The next one is apples. An apple a day really will keep the doctor away. Green apples are the best. You can mix green apples with any vegetable that you want to juice, like kale or spinach. Green apples. Green apples are very good. And I was telling them this morning, anybody gets morning sickness, seasick or a car sick, because we talked about Quentin. He gets car sick. Give him a green apple. That helps with sickness. When you go on a
I was
cruise,
just going to say that. Yeah, you
they
got
got apples all over the place.
green apples everywhere
Everywhere. So you can eat a green apple for
because
sickness.
it really helps you for motion
It
sickness.
really does. It really does. It settles your stomach. And it's also very good for your colon. It softens up your poop. Apples. An apple a day will keep the doctor away. The next one is olive oil. That's a healthy fat, good healthy fat. Stimulates your digestive system, which is excellent for moving smooth bowel movements. The next one is grapes. Grapes are a tonic. You can use grapes to heal yourself. You get the dark grapes and got to have seeds. All these things I'm talking about, you look for things with seeds. You want to buy organic and look for seeds. You want to look for that number 9 sticker on things. So we have oats is another one, like oatmeal, oats. Oatmeal, you can put them in your smoothies. You can make muffins out of them, but oats and oatmeals will keep you regular too. This one is another big thing on oatmeal.
Love it.
Coconut water is another good one. Another way to hydrate with good nutrients and minerals. It's high in antioxidants and it helps really well with dehydration and constipation because it has those extra electrolytes that's in coconut water. Coconut water is excellent. I use those for my shakes. The next one are raisins. Raisins. I was saying this morning, remember the box of raisins? Boy, you sit there and just pick with them little raisins, pick with them little raisins. Give the kids raisins if they get constipated.
You eat raisins too. Get the big bag.
Big box of raisins. We usually mix them with nuts.
Yep.
But raisins are good for constipation.
It's a good snack.
Kiwi is another one, another fruit that's high in fiber. It's a gentle stimulation of your digestive system, and they are high in vitamin C. Kiwi. The next one, citrus fruits. You want to eat your oranges or add lemon juice to warm water in the morning. That's a cleanse too. Now that's a little form of detox. Some warm lemon water in the morning. You're gonna whistle when you walk, I'm telling you. The next one is spinach. Spinach is so good for everything. It's lots of fiber. It has magnesium. It's a natural muscle relaxer. Spinach, who knew? So you can toss that. You can toss some spinach in the smoothies. I do spinach, kale, and bananas. The next one is cherries. Cherries is another good form of fiber. Cherries are excellent too. Anti-inflammatory, high in vitamin A and C. They can also lower the risk of certain chronic diseases. Cherries. Yes, I love cherries. The next one is artichokes. Artichokes, high in fiber, help control bad bacteria in your gut. We have artichokes in our green Lviv. That's a herb we have in our green Lviv. That's why it works the way it does, family. It'll move you.
Everything is in there that you need.
I'm telling you, the next one is sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are higher in fiber than the white potatoes, and they're good for you. Then we have turnips. All greens are good. Turnip greens, high in fiber. They can reduce inflammation in your colon. Turnip greens keep you feeling fuller longer. So try roasting them along with some of your root vegetables and sprinkle some olive oil on it. Very good. Ginger is another one. Ginger is known as a digestive aid that can help ease both bloating and constipation. Ginger is good for everything too. Drink your ginger tea. You can chop up some ginger, put that in your smoothies. Ginger is good for everything. Brussels sprouts, next one. Load up your plate with fiber. And they are really good. Brussels sprouts are seasonal, so you got to get those when you can. Whole wheat bread is also good, high in fiber. 100% whole wheat will maximize your fiber intake.
Key is 100%.
Exactly. We're supposed to get 25 to 30 grams of fiber a day. Most people don't get 2, but 25 to 30 milligrams of fiber a day. The next one is cashews. We got cashews
right here.
Well, they going now, y'all, but
I tear them up.
That's our jar of cashews.
I have a jar here. Have a jar in my.
We got a jar back there.
Snack box. All good stuff though.
We got almonds here.
Yep.
This is another favorite.
Pumpkin seeds.
Seeds. Men, prostate cancer, prostate.
Pumpkin. Take a handful and.
Organic pumpkin seeds. These are good for everything, y'all. Absolutely good for absolutely everything. We got cashews
Cashews,
over there, peanuts
No,
over
that's
there.
that's
Oh, we got
what's that?
walnuts.
Gotta
This is
gotta
a
have
walnut.
walnuts. Walnuts mixed with the cashews
You
and
put it all
raisins
together.
and pistachios. Oh,
But that's our nut collection. Oh,
We're nuts.
pistachios.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's back there
pistachios
too.
over there too.
Mhm.
He'll eat pistachios. I'll find the little shells every now and then, little pistachio shell. Don't want to step on one of those in the dark. but all kind of nuts. Oh, get this sauerkraut. That was another
Oh
one
yeah,
on the
you're right.
list. I want to show the brand. So cashews are high in fiber and they're high in magnesium. They will move things along too because of the magnesium. It's the magnesium family. Magnesium helps to relax and hydrate your digestive system. So make sure you wash them down and put with a big glass of water. Anything you eat, you're supposed to wash it down with water. You can drink a glass of water before you eat anything, and you can drink a glass of water afterwards. The next one we have avocados. Avocados are good too. I can eat an avocado every single day. That's a form of good fats. High in fiber, high in magnesium too. Healthy fat. So you can throw some avocados in your smoothie. I usually cut them up and put them on top of my salad. Or I
Mhm.
could eat an avocado and a tomato drizzled with just some olive oil by itself. You don't need anything else to go with the avocado.
So you can roast sunflower bloom on the stove or grill and eat it too.
Okay, sunflower. Yeah, sunflower. That's right. The next one are beans, and they can make you a little gassy, but their beans are good for you. They can make you poop too. A cup of black beans. I love black beans. 15 grams of fiber in black beans.
Um,
Pinto beans,
pinto beans, kidney beans,
any kind of beans, but they're good for you.
Yep.
The next one, the last one, I think, oh no, it's not the last one. Next one is sauerkraut. I talked about that this morning. Sauerkraut and kimchi, both are fermented cabbages and they both will kickstart your gut. This is one of the best probiotics that you can get on the market is sauerkraut. And I got this one here. This is my sauerkraut. It's raw organic sauerkraut. It says good probiotic. This came from Costco's. And all you do is just take a spoonful of sauerkraut a day. That's all you need. A spoonful of sauerkraut.
In your empty gut.
Good probiotics. Good probiotics. You can put that back. But I love my sauerkraut. Then we have bananas. Bananas are good too. You want to get ripe bananas. I know everybody wants their bananas to be yellow, but your banana should be a little on the brown side. It should look like it's going bad. That's when your banana is most potent, is when it look like it's going bad. So it is very good in fiber. You want ripened ones. They contain starch that could actually make it worse, the yellow ones. So reach for a fully yellow or slightly brown bananas. Get your bananas. Then you have watermelon. More than 90% water. I just finished my watermelon. I'm going to get me another one tomorrow from Whole Foods. They are on sale with seeds for $7.99.
Talking about seeds? I mean seeds.
We gonna plant some of those. But that was the best watermelon. It really was one of the long watermelons. The next one is broccoli. They reasonably amount of fiber, 5 grams of fiber. You can, and don't cook your vegetables
so they're soft. You have to have a snap or crunch to it.
It's got to.
Yeah.
Broccoli should have a crunch. Your Brussels sprouts should have a little crunch. Your carrots should have a little crunch. Your vegetables should have a little crunch to it. Don't be cooking because you're cooking all the minerals out of it. But you can suck it through a straw. The next one is pumpkin seeds. We just showed y'all our pumpkin seeds. Best source of magnesium to help you relax and hydrate. Pumpkin seeds. They're good for men and they're good for women. Pumpkin seeds. The next one is chickpeas. Chickpeas are good too, high in fiber and protein, great for plant-based eaters. They're making hamburgers out of chickpeas. Chickpeas and black beans, they're making hamburgers out of that. So the next one is walnuts. Y'all seen our walnuts. Healthy fats, aka they're high in omega-3s that will lube up your digestive system. That's a good fat. You only need a handful of nuts. That's all. That's why we do a lot of nuts are our snacks. Just a handful. Mix them with the raisins. But they do have a nut mix at Costco's. It has nut mix. It has walnuts,
almonds,
it got M&Ms in there.
M&Ms in it. Yeah, a little chocolate treat in there
but
too as
that's
well.
one of his favorite
And
snacks.
cashews.
Cashews are in there.
Mhm.
The next
And
one
peanut.
is brown rice. More fiber per
Yeah.
serving than white rice. Skip the white rice and eat your brown rice. And then the last one is kefir. I do kefir sometimes too. That's a fermented dairy, high in probiotics and prebiotics. Kefir. I do the kefir milk. They have that in flavors. I like the strawberry. I like the blueberries, and I'll make my shakes out of those. But those are some things that you can eat that's high in fiber. Like I said, your fruits, your vegetables, your minerals that you can eat to keep you on
And
regular.
all is part of the G-bomb.
All of them part of the G-bombs, exactly. So here with the company that we have all natural products that can also help you with constipation. The first one I'm gonna start with is this Ultra Body Cleanse. This is nothing to play around with. This is the real deal. For real, it's the real deal. Ultra Body Cleanse. It's a pill you take in the morning and a tea you drink at night. You gonna move in the morning. Everything in there coming out. Start with one pill, and then you can work your way up to 2 pills. You're going to see a relief in whatever is bothering you. This is what we gave the young lady in London, and she went to the bathroom. You don't know how much Ultra Body Cleanse is selling over here in this company because people are constipated. We have what you're looking for. All natural, has the papaya seeds. I could go through the whole thing, but it has all natural. Nothing that's going to gripe you or send you running. It's not going to give you diarrhea. It's none of that. It's going to regulate your digestive system. It has a lot of like your food should. Yep. So when you feel like you got to go, just go to the bathroom. That's it. Now we're going to talk about these 3 essentials that we talk about all the time. Red, green, and the yellow. Your red are your berries. Report said eat your berries. All berries are good. Berries are good for your brains. They're good for your whole entire body. High in antioxidants. You got mango, acai, goji, pomegranate, and noni, all in one product. Tastes really good. We're drinking that tonight. The next one is your green Lviv. These are your vegetables and your herbs, like the report said. Got to get your herbs and you got to get your vegetables in there. And it has artichoke. That was in the report. Has alfalfa herbs. It has the senna leaf. It even has milk thistle that regenerates your liver.
That's right.
Takes care of your liver. You know, anybody have any liver issues?
Or sluggish liver?
This your product right here, family. I'm
and it's the maintenance. It's like your maintenance after the Ultra Body Cleanse. This keeps you doing, what is it? The green to keep you clean.
That'll keep you regular too. You eat something you wasn't supposed to be eating.
It'll come out.
Get you some green. And the kids can take the green Lviv, not the Ultra Body Cleanse. Give the children the green Lviv. Then we have our yellow Lviv. This is a multivitamin loaded with everything that your body needs to get back to its, back to your normalcy. This is an adaptogen too. What adaptogen is, it goes in and it looks for things to repair. What's over there? What can I repair over here? I put this in my water when I walk. And I just went walking today in my park.
And if anybody that suffers with allergies and respiratory issues, this is your product too.
There you go.
It helps with that.
Then we have our crayon aloe. This is one of my favorites. This helps with my fibroids. This is also a diuretic. This will also open up your arteries. If you have atherosclerosis, this will open up your arteries. And this is really good. You need very little of this, and it works. It's very concentrated, but it works. Cranberry juice, and aloe vera juice. Fantastic product. You cannot go wrong with anything that we have in our company because they're all natural. You can mix and match. You can take them all together. You could take them if you're on medication. Take your medication just like you would any other day. Half an hour, 45 minutes later, take the artist products. Now this one here for constipation, this is loaded with your magnesium, your potassium, your phosphorus, everything that you need to move your body along. If you suffer from insomnia, magnesium, the magnesium is what will put you to sleep. That's why so many people are walking around here with insomnia. You're not getting enough magnesium in your diet. But this is excellent for that. This is good for arthritis. Like the report said, most people that got arthritis, they got constipation. This is for your bones. If you got bones, you're gonna need you some coral calcium. For your knees,
hopefully you
for
have
your
some.
knees, your neck, your back. If anything hurting, get you some coral calcium. Take it about 45 minutes before you go to bed and get you a really good night's sleep. This is nothing to play with either. Mango flavored, tastes really good.
And it's good for clots.
Clots, blood clots.
Very good for that.
Very good for that. And it dissolves existing blood clots.
Correct.
If you got blood clots in there already,
One issue, that's your product.
That's your product. And then last but not least, we got our weight loss coffee. This coffee, oh, I should have bought the other one in here too, the 7-in-1.
Right.
The weight loss coffee has Ganoderma, a reishi mushroom and green tea. This is also good, and that'll help you move too. This is a good healthy coffee. We have another coffee, it's called 7-in-1, and it's moving right on up there with my weight loss coffee. 7-in-1, it has several different mushrooms in it. You got your Taconite alley, you got your lion's mane mushroom, you got, what's another mushroom in there? Cordyceps mushroom. It's loaded with a lot of mushrooms in the 7-in-1 cappuccino, but it's a smooth cup of coffee. And mushrooms are on the rise too. Mushrooms have healing properties. So a lot of these things go to moving your body along. So those are some products that I chose for constipation. Now, before we go, I want Reggie to pull up this chart because we talked about this earlier, but I wanted to show it, just the poop chart. This is a poop chart. You can pull this up. You can go to my page and it'll show you at the top. So number 1 is separate, hard, lumpy, like nuts, hard to pass. Those are those pebbles that we were talking about. Your poop is not supposed to look like that.
No.
Number 2, sausage shape, but it's lumpy. Your poop shouldn't be lumpy either, because sometimes them lumps could have little spikes on them where they cutting you on the way out. Or you got to move this kind of way and that kind of way to try to get that out. Your stool shouldn't be lumpy. Number 3, this is sausage shape, but it has cracks on the surface. That means you don't have enough moisture in your bowel movement. So you got to move your bowels. You got to drink enough water. So it should be smooth. Number 4 is what it should look like. It should look like a sausage, shaped like a snake, and it's smooth and soft.
Correct. We
all should be a number 4. Number 5 is soft blobs with cutouts of the edges that's pass easily. That's not together. That's not all together. So you know that something is going on there. Number 6 is fluffy pieces with ragged edges and mushy stool. You know that's not good either. You sitting there and it's coming out like that. So when you go to the bathroom, you got to turn and look, family. The last one is number 7, watery, no solid pieces at all.
Entirely liquid.
That's diarrhea.
That's exactly what it is.
That's diarrhea. So
which one are you?
Which one are you? Exactly. Which one are you? We all should be a number 4. So when you go to the bathroom, take your time in there. Breathe while you're in there. I don't suggest taking in magazines because you shouldn't be in there that long. You should have a good smooth move, but you do have to look at it, family. Turn and look. If you want to see something outrageous, go to this website, www.mucoid, M-U-C-O-I-D, mucoid plaque, PLAQUE.com. mucoidplaque.com.
Wait till you see those images.
Look at some of the stuff that's in these bowls. I'm telling you, you would eat better. You would definitely eat better. But you got to turn and look at it, family. We gotta know what's coming out of you. Your poop can tell you so much about your health, so you got to do better. So eat a good healthy diet, your G-bombs, your greens, your beans, your onions, your mushrooms, your berries and seeds.
Everything we covered.
Drink your water.
Indeed.
Get you a good night's sleep. Get out, get you some sunlight, and exercise. Exercise matters. Movement matters, so you can keep things moving. But that's the poop chart. It's a Bristol stool chart. You can pull that up and look that up. But get in contact with a distributor. They can help you get some products so you can move easily.
Indeed.
It should not be a task. It should not be a job to move your bowels. Anything
Indeed.
you want to say?
I just want to say, so identify who you might be, but you can fix this based on what you're feeding your body.
Constipation
Exactly.
can be fixed.
You can put good things in your body, the good things that come out of your body. You put the bad things in your body, that's the result you're going to get. And, you know, it may lead to that constipation. So you want to be careful there. Put the good things in your body. Take care of yourself. Eat the things. Exactly. Eat those things.
That junk, y'all. I'm telling you, that stuff is poison. They put that out there. And I got a report coming.
Exactly.
For that. It's going to explain everything.
Something that's really important, that you want to have the right nutrients in your body. So when your body is at rest, when it goes to that point of recovery and healing, it got to have good nutrients in the body to help it heal better on what's going on. But if you don't have nothing good for it attached to, it can take you that much longer for your body to heal. If you notice when you're healthy and you cut yourself, you know how fast it heals is based on how strong your immune system can be, but more importantly, how good nutrients you have in your body.
Absolutely.
Can help with that healing. We got to do that. We have to.
And I say all the time, you give your body the proper nutrition and the proper waste removal, your bodies can heal itself.
Absolutely, it can.
This is how your body rebuilds itself in less than 365 days. You get your DNA. It renews itself every 2 months. Every 2 months, you get new DNA. Skin, like Reggie just said, you cut yourself. If you are eating properly, you will heal even faster. Your skin rebuilds itself in 1 month. Your blood, you got high blood pressure. You can renew itself in 4 months. If you give it the proper nutrition that it needs, you can flip that blood pressure over. If you got any issues with your blood, your brain is another one. Your brain rebuilds itself in 1 year.
1 year.
If you're not on drugs. If you're on drugs, it's going to take a little longer. Exactly.
It needs good things.
1 year. Feed your brains good stuff. Your liver is your biggest filtration system. Your liver rebuilds itself in 6 weeks. 6 weeks, family.
That's your body filter right there.
There you go. Your stomach lining rebuilds itself
5 days.
5 days. 5 days. We said all illnesses start in your gut. Fix your gut. Fix your gut. And then the last one, your bone. Your body rebuilds a whole new skeleton every 3 months. They say when you break your leg, how long it take you for
6 weeks.
There you go. There you go. But your body is designed to heal itself. We're messing it up with what we're doing. So stop messing it up.
It's the temple we were given. We got to put the right things in it. The right things belong in this body. You got to do it.
Y'all gonna
and exercise too.
You're going to see that chart every Wednesday. There you go. But you got to do what you got to do, family. We're the Power Couple of Health. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe. We would love to have you. Love to see you again next Wednesday, same time, same channel. Next week, we're talking about gout. This is Men's Month.
Do you know?
We're going to dig into gout. And the following Wednesday, we're going to do prostate cancer, Men's Month. Get the men in your life on this line. The life you save could be his. Get on this line. The life you save could be yours. So that's what we have for you, family. We want to thank you again for being here with the Power Couple of Health. Tonight we are drinking a large. I got more than he got.
That red stuff.
Now, I gotta go because I really want to get back outside.
She wants to go and get grounded and lay in the
grass. Lay in the grass. That's just me, family. Getting grounded, that's another whole topic. We have to cover that at another time.
It is a good thing. You hear it all over the place now.
It's very healthy for you.
It is. People are speaking about it more so now. They see the importance of it.
You got promoting the grounded speakers.
There it is. It's everywhere.
So
well, thank you guys. You heard it here first. That's right. Well, thank you guys. We appreciate you always. You know, you are co-host. Yes, we do. So,
see you, Miss Mosley.
There you go, Mosley.
Pastor Vanessa Weatherspoon. We see you. We see you.
Well, thank you guys. Always. See, you guys make it all worth it.
Bless you.
You guys make it all worth it.
For being here as well.
Thank you always. You guys again make it all worth it. So we appreciate you guys. Again, thank you for joining us on Awareness Wednesday. We're going to continue doing this. as long as there's great information to share, trust me, we're going to share it. So thank you for supporting this platform.
It's helping out family.
That's it. Giving you aware. That's it. With that being said,
save our folks.
We love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. God bless you guys. Take care now. We'll see you on the next Awareness Wednesday. Yeah, get your sweaty potty if you need one. Don't get you one. Don't get you one.